Hey guys, Melissa Minassian here, back with another Melissa Minute. So as you can see today I have another special guest. I love these guest segments on my Melissa Minute videos. Today is an extra special guest though, because this is one of my best friends, Jess Johnson. So welcome to my living room, just chilling, kicking it on my couch like we normally do, girl talking. So mainly just wanted to invite you in though into one of our normal sessions. Because it almost is like therapy, let's be real.
It really is. We pack a lot of time into like the little bits of therapy sessions we get together. It's like bang, bang, you know.
Yes.
We get it all out, we work through it, and all right, gotta go. Life is busy. And
so I did a video recently with Myron Pierce where we talked about dreaming and big picture and legacy. And I think from there, Jess and I were chatting, and something that really resonated with you was kind of more the minute, the day-to-day, and just ways to really, I guess, protect our joy, our peace.
Our time, our energy.
On the smaller scale, on the opposite end of that. So I guess what with that has kind of been resonating with you? Yeah,
so the thing that we sort of are going to revolve the message around is really boundaries, and that word alone I think can be a little triggering for some people. Me for sure. I'm definitely somebody who throughout my life has seen a common theme of having this conflict with boundaries, this inability to set a boundary and uphold a boundary. And I guess that reflects in behavior such as like people pleasing and being afraid of hurting people's feelings, and just being really sort of compliant, and ultimately not pursuing your truest passions, your truest expression, your truest self. So those big dreams, those out of the box thinking, beliefs, ways of living kind of get downsized or minimized completely, because there is this fear that it's going to be unsettling. It's going to rock the boat. People may not understand, ultimately. And so I think for me, this idea of like just being able to set even the smallest boundaries in our lives is like going to snowball into us being able to make those big life plans and those big dreams that we have, because we've established an internal structure. I think that's what it is for me. It's this internal structure.
The processes.
That says like, this is the line where my time is important to me. This is my values and my morals, and this is what I'm willing to give my energy and my effort to on a day-to-day basis, so that I can be available for the bigger decisions in my life, the bigger events. Yeah, absolutely.
And I think that's like a foundational thing. Even when I started therapy, it was like 2010-ish, but I was in very high conflict marriage. I came to therapy just immediately. She was like, they usually start, right? Like, why are you here today? What would you like to achieve? And I remember I just started bawling. And my first thing out of my mouth was like, I'm broken. And what is wrong with me? Something's wrong with me. Like, I'm not doing it right. And so I think she quickly, like, one of the first things I learned about in therapy was boundaries. And I had never been told anything about that. I'd never been told I can say no.
No,
I'd
never. Especially as a woman.
Yeah, a very codependent.
Yes.
I mean, even in my childhood, like my whole family and I, we've all done therapy, and we're in a healthy spot now, and it's been so good for us and life-giving. But we all were like super codependent and had no idea, and we all were very enmeshed even emotionally. Like everyone was monitoring everyone else's emotions, and I mean, it was just like this constant anxiety fest. So, but the thing, like just to kind of baseline it for everyone, boundaries, you're responsible for you, your emotions, your reactions.
Right.
And really, that's it.
Yeah. Boundaries define responsibility. They say, this is my responsibility and that is your responsibility. They're like property lines around our hearts, our souls, our bodies, our minds, you know, to say like, I am 100% responsible for guarding and protecting this space, this entity that makes me me. And I'm going to let you be 100% responsible for you. And I think a lot of times we think it's loving to extend ourselves beyond our boundaries when we're internally building resentment so that we can have outward compliance. So circling back around to this like big dream life plan thing, it's like we think by staying within the lines of our, society or expectations, our family structure or whatever, living in a way that makes others comfortable, we think that we are doing the world a favor.
But you're doing everyone a disservice.
You're doing everyone
Your
a
bravery
disservice.
gives other people bravery to be brave.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yes.
It's not loving at all to silence yourself, to lose your voice, to
dishonor
compromise.
yourself.
Yes, dishonor yourself. Be compliant. I mean, the society, the world we live in now, that's a big buzzword.
Or you're going to get
compliant.
canceled.
Yes, yeah.
Yes. So what would you say to the people pleaser out there? And we both are recovering people pleasers. We get it. So someone maybe that is having a hard time setting boundaries, they're maybe feeling that resentment, they're feeling that anxiety, they don't know where to begin. As a recovering people pleaser yourself, like where do they even begin? How do you start?
Yeah, I think you start by knowing yourself. You start by drawing the lines around your life and what's important to you. And then you realize the treasure that your soul is, and I think you innately begin to want to protect that. I think that comes with knowing yourself.
And loving yourself.
Yes. You found a treasure and you don't want to lose it. You know what I mean? You don't want to compromise it.
Well, thank you so much for joining me on this conversation.
Awesome.
I know we could talk for hours
We really could.
about this. I know you guys could too. Just everyone has personal stories around it. And there will be an extended version on YouTube, so please check the description box below for our full conversation, because you're just kind of getting the nutshell version right now. Thank you so much for joining me for this Melissa
Thank you
Minute.
for having me. It's
And
been awesome.
as well, if you want to see the lightning round, I'm going to ask her some questions, so head over and watch the extended version now. And as well, guys, while you're at it, don't forget to dream boldly, love extravagantly, live authentically, because there are purposes and plans for your life that only you were perfectly designed to fulfill. Do you know someone who needs to hear this? Please like, share, subscribe, and as always, hit me up with any of your real estate or renovation needs. I got the hookup, and I'm here to help. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be great, and make it a great day.